So this one's a second video on the infotainment with the 12.8-inch center console and the 5-inch driver's display. Just a quick walkthrough about everything, starting with the driver's display. The toggles are right in front of you where you press this multifunction button and you get trip A, your distance, your average power consumption. 12.5 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers is about 8 kilometers per unit, which I think is good. Your average speed, your trip B. And then you have your tire pressure, your temperature in each wheel, as well as your unit of pressure, which is bar. I think you can change it to KPI 2 in the settings. And then trip B, tire pressure. The next one is instant power consumption. It's basically an ongoing live graph of your regen and your power consumption and your vehicle maintenance, distance to maintenance. And that's pretty much it. You do have other settings for like cruise control and everything, and this start button takes you straight to your AC, so I like that. I do wish there was a dedicated 360 camera button here, but this one's quite intuitively used too. On the right hand side, you have your media controls, basically pick up, drop, forward, rewind, and then these aren't scrolling, but these are like volume rockers basically. And then you have a mode button for your input media mode, as well as a voice button. Your display has an image of the car, your distance to empty, your range, your auto hold is engaged, your parking, basically your power versus your charge, and then the gear you're in. So if I put my foot on the brake and then change it to drive, it shows me that, as well as a quick glance of the screen. And this is me in reverse. It shows me guided lines and everything. And here's a fun fact. It's showing me not just the sensors of the radar in front, but also the distance. Like, how cool is that? Have you seen distance 30 centimeters ahead? That's new. Anyway, and then I'll put it back in park mode. I do have my headlights in auto mode, and then the time here, as well as your driving mode is on the top left, Eco Comfort Sport. And then I guess this is where we want to focus more on. The home is a very intuitive screen, a very cozy cat screen, sitting on the couch with some minor animation. You can put in a personalized status there if you want some sort of reminder. You are strong enough, you are unprecedented. Interesting. I do not see the option to put something new, so that is definitely like something, a reminder of your own. So that is a bit gimmicky, but it's a very intuitive home screen. This is your battery percentage of the car, your time, your temperature outside, Bluetooth connection, and everything. Again, the date, everything. It's like a computer home screen, honestly. And it's intuitive because if I touch the lamp, it'll show me the interiors, the headlights, and then the ambient lightings, which it's too bright now, but I'll probably have something on my review. The jar is a quick setting, so you have these options of AVM, multimedia, vehicle settings, auto parking, profile, phone mirroring, and your radio to be selected. I've just kept these three for now. And then you have your radio, which is also a multimedia shortcut. You can play USB music or your Bluetooth. I do have my phone connected, but probably won't show it at the moment since I'm recording via my phone. Quite intuitive, right? Then moving down to the bottom of the screen, the other static icons are your menu icon, basically a repeat of everything. And then you do have different sort of themes and widgets. Like your music widgets can be a old conch, a new generation disc player, or radio. Your clock widgets can be changed. And then the center is for your defroster, but you can also tap it to pull up your AC. This is not a Tesla-like thing where you have AC vent controls there. You actually have physical AC dials right here that are not reflected there, but depending on fan intensity and everything can be changed here. I really like it. It's a single zone climate, so it's reflected on both sides, even though there are two animations. That's probably for your passenger, easier to reach. And then your air direction flow to the face, to the feet, to the face and feet. Everything just goes away on its own, or to the side outer vents. AC, auto, and then these are your defrosting. And you also have a quick max AC button. Let's keep that off for now. I don't need it. Your internal air circulations, and then your seat heating and cooling, which is just available on the top EC3 variant. So 1, 2, and 3 levels of heating, 1, 2, 3 levels of cooling for just the seats at the front, by the way, not at the back. And that's pretty much it. Your AC, then your, again, multimedia, and then your car settings. This is probably where we want to look at most. Your shortcut is where I like to leave the screen, because it's got your driving mode, eco, comfort, sport, your regeneration, weak, medium, strong, and then connection. My Bluetooth connection is on, or if you want a phone mirroring, I have not done that. You can also turn on and off your wireless charging pad, which is right down here, by the way. And then you do come with 4 entire memory seat functions for the driver's seat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually put mine in position 2. Someone else can also drive it in position 3. Then moving on to the second one, which is the light. Your exterior lights and your interior lights. Starting with exterior, you can have them auto off. Basically your headlights, intelligent high beam and low beam assist. Rear fog lamps, do you want them on or not? And then your headlight delay, when basically follow me home, how long do you want your headlights to be on? Your interior lights, again, it's the same setting as in from the home where I touch the lamp. Your brightness of these ambient light and everything. Your energy, probably what I'm more interested in. Your charge limit can be precisely put in, so if I just want a 50% charge, that can happen too. Your charging schedule, in case you have like peak and low rates depending on the time of the day. And then your discharge, so basically it looks like this car does have V2L, but not provided by Dongfeng Nepal. You might be able to buy a second-hand, as in secondary market adapter for this, and basically you're setting that up. Your vehicle settings, now this is probably what I've done the most settings on. You can lock the doors and unlock. But anyway, auto door locking when driving. So when it picks up speed over 10, it'll lock. Walk away auto lock when you walk away from the car, basically. Proximity auto unlock, when the car detects you're nearby, it'll unlock. Windows auto up unlock, so when you walk away, the windows just roll up. Your traction control, your auto hold, your welcome features of the driver, and like basically your seat, it'll come forward and back. And then your parking brake can be enabled here, but also with a click of this side gear lever. Coming down, steering wheel buttons. This can basically be customized. My bad. And right now it's turn on air conditioner, but you also are able to do it with, program it to be the 360 camera, which I think is a better usage of that. But anyhow, I like that this is customizable. Moving on to driver's assist. This is where I've turned off a lot of things. Lane keep assist off, forward collision warning off, otherwise you get in 3 sensitivities. Nepal's traffic is very chaotic. Just picture India, but less on steroids, and I prefer to have these off, less distracting. Side obstacle monitoring, front obstacle monitor, I can keep these on. These aren't interventions. Emergency brake assist is an intervention, so I will keep that off. But these are all ADAS level 2 features. Intelligent speed limit assist, it is able to like automatically recognize notifications, traffic signs and everything, and give a display here, give you a beep inside. It'll either remind or control. I'd prefer a reminder rather than controlling it, because that'll physically limit the speed. And then your deviation setting, how much you want to be able to like play around when it recognizes the speed limit. Sound and display, So sound effects, your media, your system. Oh wait, sorry, car, find your blinker. So basically, it's playing a sound outside. So in case you want to like find your car in a parking lot, that's different melodies will be played. That is quite cool. Didn't expect that. A car unlock. Oh, I don't know if you can hear any of that, but it's definitely playing different sounds like chimes and everything. Unless you wanted to wake up all your neighbors, I would suggest keeping all of these off. At least that's my personal preference. Then you have your sound toggles, basically volume compensation, touchscreen sound, all the tap tap sound, and the equalizer. You have presets here. It's not the loudest, thumpiest sort of infotainment 6-speaker system, but it's decent. Reminder and voice for freezing under low temperature, for charging device forgotten in case you leave with your phone left here, or intelligent push in rain and snow. You have different settings, and then your brightness settings. This is for your driver's display, this is for your center console. I'll leave it in brightest. Language settings, and then automatic time synchronization, but I've manually just put all of this in. And then you have vehicle information. Okay, that concludes my infotainment walk around. There are quite a lot of customizable things that you can do via the center console, and while this isn't the biggest driver's display, this is, I feel, more than enough when it comes to showing everything. Anyway, let me know if you have questions or comments about this, and I'll see you on the next one.